Hey everybody, it's me, your GM, your best friend, and your announcer, Isaac Allen Burns, here with some exciting news. So the DodoBorne podcast is about to turn 1 year old. And for our first official birthday, we're going to host a birthday live stream. Woo! That's right, we're going to be live on Twitch on November 10th from 7 to 10 Eastern Time. Get it on your calendars. We're going to be having some giveaways. We're going to be having some special guests. We're going to be having such a good time, and we're going to have a special announcement. So be the first to hear that on November 10th from 7 to 10 Eastern Time. So we'd love for everybody who can to come on in, give us some support. And like we always say, squawk you later. Link in the description. Hey, everybody, it's me, your GM, Isaac Allen Burns. It's me, your GM, your best friend, and this is your pilot speaking. Welcome aboard. We're presently flying 39,000 feet on our flight from Atlanta to London. We are expecting a smooth flight and appreciate an on-time arrival in London at 10:05 p.m. GMT. We hope we enjoy your flight. Rowan Collins.
Whoa, where am I on this plane? If I'm in the passenger seat, who's flying?
I'm flying. I'm the pilot.
Okay, but who's the co-pilot?
You're my co-pilot,
Oh,
Rowan
God.
Collins.
Oh, God.
Playing Pistachio.
I don't know how to drive this thing.
And in the aisle giving people ginger ale, it's Joe Diamity playing Kapi.
Hi, yes, excuse me. Would you feet in, please? Would you like a snack with that? Crackers or cookies?
And desperately watching the bathroom, waiting for the person to get out, is Annie Hawthorne playing Crank.
Please put on your own mask before helping others.
Hey, and it's me, your GM, your pilot, and hello, it's me again. We're sorry, but we lost a bit more time coming back out west. Uh-oh, we might be a little late for landing.
Oh, no.
Ding!
That's right, everybody. Put your seatbelts on, prepare for a little bit of turbulence, and him.
If you're a dodo, maybe you don't know. Maybe you have wings that don't do a thing. Maybe there's something to all that is nothing. No looking back, go the way of the dodo. But if we can be great, extinction could be saved. Adventure and romance, mystery and nonsense. Some fear and some hope, pulling us all close. So maybe we all know the way of the dodo.
Last time on DodoBorne, our three dodos were trailing into the Manor District with one Anthony Zesthon, a bratty little 14-year-old kid who was apparently the nephew of the late Viscount Balthazar. Oh no. Approaching the Zesthon Manor, our heroes were introduced to one Benedict Zesthon, the eldest son of Edmund Zesthon, the brother of the late Viscount, and the uncle to the current Viscount, Wolfgang Balthazar. Stepping on in, having gotten a bit of a reward for bringing the young lord back to the manor, our heroes saw that inside was also the Apple People, Scarlet Apple People and Rich Apple People, eating a brunch with the Zesthons. Clearly, some kind of period drama shenanigans were up to no good. Kapi snuck around trying to rob the place, while Pistachio and Crank got to talk to Scarlet, who pretended to not know who they were. With feelings hurt, barbs were traded and words were said, getting Crank and Pistachio kicked out of the manor. Kapi, having robbed the place, found a new little sprite friend who now lives in his ear and a bit of gold. Escaping before anyone can see them, however, he went into the back, out the window, and found himself face to face with Scarlet and Benedict. With no love lost between them, Kapi left, and they headed back to the Adventuring Guild, upon which they subsequently collapsed in the middle of a day, having lost a night of sleep from the shenanigans in the graveyard. So before we begin, gang, I would like a group reaction roll. Can everybody here roll an instinct roll? This is a reaction roll, so hope and fear will not matter here. All right, what do we have?
19.
11.
13.
On a 19. Pistachio, you are roused a little bit by the sound of a conversation coming from downstairs. You recognize the voices as Callie and Ingeborg. Unfortunately, though, you can only hear one side of this conversation. Ingeborg's voice is much lower and comes off more as a mumble, but you can hear Callie in the distance. Conversation you hear is, "You know very well why I don't want to talk to him." A little bit of mumbling. "Why are you always doing this? You don't always know what is best for me, Ingeborg." "Fine, but I'm only doing this because I know you want me to, and not because I think it's helpful." Then you hear footsteps. Pop, 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 going up the stairs.
I think Pistachio looks over at their friends and like sees, are they like dead asleep?
Dead asleep.
Dead asleep. There's like, all right, they have jammies on, maybe like put over like a more comfortable sweater, and then like kind of walk out the door to like intercept Callie.
Very good. You see Callie is coming up the stairs and sees you and simply regards you and says, "Hello. Are the rest of your team up and about?"
No. They're currently, we had a bit of a late, but I could take a message if you're looking for them. Make sure that they get it right when they wake up.
"I need to speak to your leader."
You mean our boss?
"Yes,
Okay.
your boss."
Okay. What does this concern? They take out their little like notepad and start scribbling. What does this concern?
You see that she looks down the stairs, and you see that peeking around the corner is Ingeborg, who just nods at her, and she turns and says, "Pistachio, as much as I would love to simply give you a message so I can go about my day, as it is almost the end of the day, I have been instructed to speak specifically to Kapi. This is simply about your payment."
Oh, okay. So this is about payment. So would you rank this as a highly important, a medium important, or like a low important message?
She blinks a few times and says, "This is incredibly low importance."
Incredibly low importance.
Incredibly low.
Okay, so if he
importance.
sleeps for the next like 12 hours and then we come and get you, that would be okay, right?
You see that she smiles and says, "That would actually be great." And Ingeborg comes around the corner, just kind of nods at her and looks at you and says, "Little one,
Oh, hi, Ingeborg. How are you?
there is business
Oh, okay.
between Callie and your leader.
Okay.
We are taking small steps to fix this."
Okay. Okay. Peacekeeping is what this is about. Okay. Okay.
Yes.
So more of a medium. All right. Okay, and not
Little
a low.
one,
Yes.
you are trying my patience.
Oh,
I would very much like it if you stepped to the side so that my love can go and speak to Kapi
Okay. Okay.
as much as she
okay.
does not want to.
All right. Well, he is currently asleep and probably in some partial form of indecent. So I'm
The
gonna.
day has been slept away.
We were-
The world continues to move while you doth slumber.
Well-
It is time for your group to wake up
Okay.
from after your late night dalliances.
Excuse me, ma'am.
You simply must understand.
I understand your importance, and I will get to him as soon as he is done with his sleeping. I will see if I can rouse him and at least get him into a decent shape. Please give me approximately 15 minutes. No longer. Okay? They blink.
Understand this little fawn,
Mhm.
you have 15 minutes.
Okay.
If 15 minutes is up
Uh-huh.
and we are not through that door,
Okay.
you will face the ire of me, Ingeborg.
Okay.
You will
Uh,
face a wrath so great that there
okay.
will be nothing but a crater
don't think we
from
need to
where
go that
you once
far.
stood.
Okay.
The crater will be so large
Okay,
that
I'm
people
backing
will
up
come
now.
from
That's,
all
I'll
along,
put that down in my
all
notes.
around to
Thank
see.
you so
the-
very much for your time. And they just kind of like back up, like, you know, customer service, like, all right, okay, great. And then like close the door behind them and go,
Before you close the door, Callie says, I'm simply sorry, Pistachio. This is how she is.
I appreciate that. I'll put that in your file. And they like close the door and go, oh, where'd I leave Quackers?
Quackers is on my chest. And I go. And then Quackers goes, quack, 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 quack.
All right. I'm gonna like go over to Quackers and be like scritch Quackers awake.
Huh.
Good morning, Quackers. It's good to see you. Can you please wake everybody up on your best chicken impression?
The two of you wake up. Cerulean, who was sleeping underneath Crank, yelps really loud and falls out of bed with an oof.
Oh, I'm so sorry, Cerulean. Apologies. This was more for the team. Cappy, you
Is it
have.
tomorrow yet?
It is tomorrow.
I think it's been tomorrow the whole time.
It's been tomorrow this whole time. Anyway, you should probably get up and put your pants on so you can go talk to Callie. Chop, chop.
Okay.
You're not chopping.
Okay, I'm getting up.
Chop, chop.
Okay. I swing my legs over and, put my pants on, I guess. And
Yeah.
throw my jacket on. Crank,
Yes.
remember the gold we got from the mansion?
Oh,
We do not have gold.
I don't know what you're talking
What gold?
Exactly. I'm so proud of you, too.
about. Thanks, boss. I'll take.
Character development.
I learned so far. All right, I will go out outside
No,
and.
Let him come in.
Oh, okay.
Question before that happens. That gold that we don't have, should we hide it somewhere?
You're right. Crank, open your thing.
Oh, okay.
Quick,
And I
open
start
your thing,
shoving gold in out of my
please.
pockets. Okay. Now, don't get any bright ideas, okay?
I don't understand brightness of ideas. I mean, ideas don't have light.
That was a lot of gold, says Cerulean.
Listen, new
What
guy.
gold?
What?
It doesn't exist. Just, it's fine.
It's a.
Okay.
Crank, keep your new friend quiet.
Pistachio, I think, is like making the beds at the same time, so it looks like neat and orderly, and everything is like,
Is there a chair here?
Yeah.
Okay. So I go and grab Does it spin?
Sure.
Okay,
Yeah, it
great.
spins.
So I'm sitting in it with Quackers, and I'm facing away from the door.
Okay, Cerulean, you're technically like a refugee, right? So maybe it would be best if you like also hid.
Cerulean nods and hides under the bed.
Okay, great.
All right,
Perfect.
Pistachio, I'm ready.
All right.
Get the door.
I gotcha, boss. And they're gonna like walk over and then open the door like, "Meow." Boss, we'll see you now.
You see that Callie has her back to the door and she's currently arguing with Ingeborg. And as you open the door, they both stop and she turns around and she will walk in. You see Callie walks into the room.
Yeah, and Cappy's facing the other way in his chair. Well. Look who showed up. Did you have, and I dramatically spin the chair around, I'm petting Quackers, payment for us?
She blinks and says, yeah, so we won the bet, Kapi. You know that. You understand that, right? Did you clue in on that? It's been a full day. We got back a couple hours after we left the sewers, and you still hadn't come back.
I thought I would assume the sale. I didn't know what you guys were doing. Maybe you got distracted. Maybe you're bad adventurers. Wouldn't surprise me.
We're actually very good adventurers. Needless to say, we've been waiting here for a while. And so I spoke to Michelle about our little wager. Interestingly enough, you made a little wager of your own that if you beat us, that you would get double. So unfortunately, and she holds up 3 handfuls of gold, and says, "So these 3 handfuls of gold are ours."
Oh, and I like glance at Pistachio and Crank. Oh no.
No. Oh gosh.
Dang,
No.
brats.
What a shame.
Crap.
I need a group presence check right now.
With disadvantage?
No.
I feel-
Easy. Easy
This
round.
is
What is it? Presents?
presence.
+2.
Okay.
Hey everybody, it's me, your GM, Isaac Allen Burns, and also your editor for this episode. That's right, I'm coming to you from the future because I was remiss to explain one of my top 10 favorite parts of Daggerheart, which is group action roles. Now, for a group action role, when you want multiple characters to take an action together, such as maybe they're trying to find their way through some caves, maybe they're sneaking through a camp, or maybe in this case, they're attempting to deceive someone who might be a little sharp, the party is going to nominate one individual to lead the action. This can either be the person who initiated it, or they can choose the person who has the highest bonus to the most applicable skill, right? Then, every other player in the party is going to describe how their character is collaborating or helping on this effort. It can be the same traits, it can be a different trait, and obviously they can use experiences to help them, but everyone else is going to be doing a reaction roll, which recall, hope and fear don't matter here on a reaction roll. As a GM, I would also recommend decreasing the DC for your reaction rolls as well to really emphasize the leader's role. The leader, in turn, is going to be making an action roll as usual. Everyone who succeeds their reaction rolls adds a +1 to the final action roll, whereas if they fail, it's a -1 penalty to their reaction roll. Remember that individuals can assist someone else with an action and use a help action to give someone a better chance of succeeding. Just keep in mind that success will still be a +1. In this case, Crank and Pistachio are the ones who are giving the assistance of that, so they are making reaction rolls. And if they succeed, they will add a +1 to Kapi's roll, who is the leader in this case.
Woof. That's a 5.
5.
With fear.
Fear.
With a +2.
I got a 16.
I got a 14.
I guess it makes sense that mine was the worst in that.
You see that what is it that you do that clues Callie in that you specifically are lying, Kapi? Something you've done for a while.
I think Kapi has a certain tell where it's just the slightest little twitch under his left eye that when he's lying, it just flickers just a little bit.
You see that flickers, and she narrows her eyes, and it does like a quick scan about the room. You see her eyes move through every corner of the room. Huh. Well, anyways, Michelle also told us that you were able to handle the Zesthon brat in record time. Apparently, the quest hadn't even come into the guild for more than a couple hours before they got a missive that he had been returned by 3 brand new adventurers.
Oh.
What can I say, Callie? 2 adventures for the price of 1 were just that good.
Ooh.
But hey, I'm sure those sewers were great. I can tell you haven't showered yet, though, from here. I just...
Fuck off and take your gold. And she chucks 3 handful at your chest. She turns and walks away, and Ingeborg puts a hand up, and Callie drops her shoulders and does that huh. She turns around and says, "Also, you can take tomorrow off. Think of it as a reward for good work on your first mission. Some of us still have work to do, but since it's your first one here, Michelle is offering you a day off tomorrow."
Love Michelle.
Yes.
Yeah, she's great.
She's great. I don't want to worry you. I think we might be her favorite now. I don't... But hey, I just want you to have a goal.
Well, certainly if you felt like you weren't her favorite, you'd be out of place, wouldn't you, little captain?
That's not my name, and you know it, Callie.
Cyrus isn't here to give you special treatment anymore.
Cyrus never
Captain.
gave me special treatment.
Oh,
I was
he
there.
never give
for
you special treatment,
Really?
of
Really?
course.
You're going to do this?
Yes, we're gonna do this.
Wow, so grown up of you. Wow, senior adventure here. Wow, so
One
cool.
day you'll grow up, Kapi. And she turns and waltzes out, and Ingeborg just kind of looks at you 3 and gives 2 thumbs up, and then shuts the door.
When you'll grow up, Kapi.
You get,
Okay, thanks.
You get no response. You just hear what sounds like a very frustrated argument.
Okay, bye.
Good work, team. We
Yeah.
got more gold.
Woo.
We went from 0 to like kind of a good bit of money.
Yeah, how much do we
Yeah.
have now?
How much do we have now? He asks into the ether.
Yeah,
I
you've got
open up
11
my
handfuls
chest.
now,
11
I think,
handfuls.
between you.
11.
Well, that's
Wait, between
that's
us?
a bag
Yeah.
plus 1, right? Because 10 handfuls is a bag, right?
Yes.
So we've got.
But we have to split it.
Well, it's all in my chest right now, y'all.
Just consider it.
Crank.
Just
I'm the keeper of the money.
Just consider it all your group's fund.
Yeah, the group fund
Please.
is inside of my chest.
Okay.
Yeah, it's all together. We're all a group here.
All right.
All right. Okay.
As you look outside the window, sure enough, it is nighttime. You realize you've only been asleep for maybe 4 or 5 hours.
Oh, well, I guess we could go back to sleep. Maybe. Are you guys tired?
No. She
Well,
has
if
that
we're not
effect.
gonna sleep, what are we gonna do?
And I'm so glad you asked, Crank, because now we're going to enter a bit of downtime. Hey, everybody, it's me, your GM, Isaac Allen Burns, here with a rule. We don't get to talk so much because we've gone over all the rules, but I'm back here to talk about long resting and downtime. Now, a long rest is a extended period of time where maybe the characters are making camp, maybe they're resting for a few hours. In this case, we're going to rest for the equivalent of a full day, right? You have tonight, you have tomorrow for the three of you to make some downtime moves. Of these downtime moves, some of them are mechanical, but you can make 2 of the following moves. You may either tend to all wounds, where you heal up all of your HP slots. You can either clear all stress, where you clear all of your stress. You can repair all armor, where you fix all of your armor slots. You can prepare. Now, preparing is where you would prepare yourself for the next day's adventure, and in this case, you would gain a hope. For our purposes here, preparation is going to be a scene that the three of you will call, whether that's going to talk to someone, whether that's spending time by yourself. Finally, one of your options is to work on a project. Working on something that perhaps you are making, creating, researching, and the like. Most of these downtime projects will have a countdown depending on what the thing you would like to do is. So once again, you may make 2 of these. So, it is now nighttime. Of course, you do not have to do this at night. You can do it whenever. But let's go one at a time. We'll start with Pistachio. Pistachio, what downtime move would you like to make first?
I'm going to clear all of Pistachio's stress because they are stressed after those battles.
And what is Pistachio going to do to clear that stress?
I think Pistachio probably still has like some of their crafts and maybe has been working on a sweater to replace all of their old stuff that got burnt. And so they have their little like knitting kit in the corner, just knitting to get kind of the stress out.
You knitting in the corner of the Adventuring Guild?
Yeah, I think they'd probably have to go back to their house to like grab their stuff to bring it over. In the meantime, I guess they'll also grab Kapi's halberd at the same time.
So you head on back, you grab your stuff, you're knitting. That's really good. Doing some arts and crafts.
Doing some arts and crafts. You want to do the Grandpa Max scene?
We could actually, yeah.
Okay.
Let's do a Grandpa Max scene real fast.
Flashback.
So Pistachio,
Mm-hmm.
take us back for a second to the few days after the dire event where you went to Grandpa Mac's farm. Go ahead and set the scene for us, if you don't mind.
Okay. So they got back. Crank had taken them and Kapi, and they spent as much time trying to heal Kapi, but then Crank was depressed. Kapi is unconscious. Their family left on the first cart out, and then everybody else is not as close to them. So they're panicking. They feel like they failed. They feel like their decision to attack Aj was the reason that everything turned out so badly. So thinking that everything else is gone, they go to Grandpa's Mac's farm to hope that maybe seeing their grandpa is like the only thing that could possibly take them out from a terrible tailspin that they are about to go through.
You go up to the farm. You're heading there. It sounds like by yourself.
Yes.
And as you approach, you see there's a little wooden sign out by the path that says Old Mac's Farm. You walk up the familiar dirt street. You step up to the door. You knock on it. As the door opens up, you see Grandpa Mac is there. The moment he sees you, you see his eyes go wide and he envelops you in a big hug.
Oh, Grandpa Mac. Oh my god. It's so good to see you. Oh my god. Kapi is down and Crank is depressed and they won't talk to me and my parents are gone and Hazel's gone and while he's gone, everything's gone. I'm so glad that you're okay, Grandpa.
Hey, little Pistachio, come right here.
Oh, God.
I'm right here.
I thought I messed up so bad, Grandpa.
Oh, no, come on in here. Come in. Let me make you some tea.
Okay.
You see that he takes you inside. You see that there is a little fire going in the side, just enough to warm up the place. He sits you down, puts like a blanket on you, and comes over with some nice tea. You see that he's changed his shirt and he says, now, Pistachio, kind of reaches over, puts a hand on your shoulder. You're still here. And I'm so thankful for that, Pistachio.
I know I'm still here, but well, do you remember when I first found out that I could do magic?
Yeah.
And I found the duck quackers the first time and I tried to heal him and his neck
Yeah.
turned out really weird. And then Mom and Dad were like freaking out because like somehow this duck was walking around with a weird wonky neck and stuff. This feels like that, but like 10,000 times worse. Cappy's unconscious and Craig will talk to me and I was just hoping, I'm glad to see that you're okay and you're alive and you're not affected from out there, but is there any chance that we could go see the animals and, do things like we could? I remember that always makes me feel a little bit better.
Yeah, of course, Pistachio. He looks over at the shirt that he was wearing before, this duck's off shirt that's currently in a corner, kind of tucked away so that you wouldn't see it.
Mhm.
And he says, of course, yeah, we can go. Let's go. Here, come here. And he kind of picks you up.
Okay.
He walks you outside. And sure enough, it is a farm. You see the animals. And as you're kind of walking along, I think Grandpa Mac is just kind of telling you updates on all the animals and how they're doing in an attempt to kind of make you feel better.
And I think Pistachio is still like this built up of anxiety. Like they're like, yeah, okay, like, yeah, the pigs, the cows, yeah, whatever. But in their heart of hearts, they're truly, really hoping to see quackers again. And so like we know that the trail is going to end at the duck pond.
How are the ducks? I want to see the ducks.
Oh, the ducks, they're real good. Lots of ducks in the pond. And, Quackers, he comes around sometimes.
Oh,
he might
he
not
does?
be
Oh.
there. He might not. Now, I don't want to get your hopes up because he might not be there.
He does have a tendency to.
He does. I
wander.
don't want you to be heartbroken in case he's not there.
Oh no, it's okay. I understand he wanders like quite a lot.
He does.
Yeah,
He's
last
gone for a
time.
long time sometimes.
Yeah, last time I came, he wasn't even up here, and the time before that, he wasn't up here. But I just hope he knows that I am really looking for him and could use a friend.
Yeah.
And
Yeah. And you see that he nervously walks you forward to the duck pond. And as you arrive at the duck pond, what do you see?
I think as if it was cloudy beforehand. And then there's a slight like break in the clouds and a spotlight from the sun comes down to the middle of the pond where there is our little broken-necked little duck looking at Pistachio from the L position, just like,
Quack.
and I think Pistachio just like the wave of nervous anxiety and everything just like gushes out of them in like a big burst of emotion, and they just go quackers, and they like beeline it and just like jump into the water and just start swimming towards quackers and grab him and like are splashing around in the pond, scaring the shit out of every single other duck that's in there.
All the ducks fly away, partially from you splashing in and partially from the incredibly loud, what the fuck, from your grandfather.
Oh, quackers! Oh my God, it's so good to see you. I'm so glad you must have known.
Quack. The duck simply responds as hope, I think, fills you in this moment. And behind you, Pistachio, I have a quick question, Rowan.
Mhm.
Remind me again, old Mac.
Mhm.
Is he on your mother's side or your father's side?
He's my father's
It's your
side.
father's side. He is looking at this. You don't see the look on his eyes, but we get to see it. See, he's looking at it with surprise and then concern and then grave seriousness. And I think eventually, as you kind of come out of the pond, you see that he takes a knee and kind of gets next to you and just gives you a big, soggy hug.
Thanks for keeping him safe this whole time, Grandpa.
Yeah, of course. That's exactly what I did because
Yeah.
I knew you'd need to see him.
You knew it. You knew you'd save him just for the time that I needed him the most. And I'm so happy to see him, and I'm so thank you, Grandpa. You're
And then they hug you along with Quackers in a even soggier hug. And then they just like sob a little bit of tears of relief, having Quackers literally and figuratively pull them out of what could have been a bad spiral.
Nice. Quackers does that. And can you right now roll me a fate dice with your hope dice?
9.
9. Okay. See, Grandpa Mac is kind of hugging you. He like pulls out of the hug and just kind of looks at you for a moment with a light smile. And on a 9, he will simply say, "This is really great, Pistachio. You keep Quackers safe now."
I will.
And he points at Quackers and says, "And you keep Pistachio safe." Quack. He stands up and he watches as you run back to the house holding your new best friend. And he sighs heavily and looks out into the middle distance. And he looks down at a tree, the tree that's next to the pond. Old Mac has lived here for a long time. Your father has lived there when he was young. And Pistachio, do you know if your father has any siblings?
Yes, he would have had a twin brother and an older sister.
And what were their names?
Let me pull up a nut list real quick. Hold on.
Chestnut.
Yeah. Ooh, chestnut. Chestnut is one. And Pilly. Pilly is a nut.
Is Pilly the older sister?
Yes.
Chestnut's the twin brother?
Yes. Chestnut and cashew. That's cute.
I do like that.
You see, kind of looks down at this tree where his children used to play, your father, your uncle, and aunt included. And he looks down at what looks like a little height chart that they must have dug in at one point. You see your sister's name next to the tallest one.
Mm-hmm.
You see the two twins right next to it. And just below them, you see another name with a G next to it. You don't see this, Pistachio. But Grandfather Mac looks at it. He looks at that G, sighs really heavily, and follows you back into the house. We'll move to Kapi. What's your first downtime move?
Kapi is also going to clear some stress.
Okay. And what are you going to do to clear some stress?
Is there any gambling in town?
There sure is some gambling in town.
I have a bunch of money.
Oh my God.
And,
I have a bunch of money.
well, after
how
arguing with Crank for a while, to get my piece of the money.
How much? Yeah, how much is your piece? How much does Crank give you?
Crank,
Mm.
please. I know there's a couple games here that I used to really like to play. I just want to play a couple games. It's been a long couple days. I don't deserve a game?
Right.
Maybe I could win more money.
You know, all you have to do is ask Kapi. Like, I'm not going to try to keep the money from you, and I'll open up my chest and I'll hand him like 3 handfuls of gold.
Thank you, Crank.
3 handfuls. You have 3 handfuls. Yeah, you go do some gambling. This is a bit of a dock port kind of town, right? It's described the docks district is very large. Sailors coming to and fro all over Altea come here. And so, of course, there is some gambling. There is a gambling tavern just on the inside of the docks district called the Salty Salmon. The Salty Salmon, it is a gambling den, obviously, as the name would suggest. You go in, and I'm going to ask you, Joe, what role do you think you would make for gambling? We're just going to keep this simple. I'm not going to come up with any weird rolling things. I'm just going to make this an ability roll for you.
I think it's finesse. I could argue finesse or presence, but I think the luck would come down more to finesse.
I like that. This is going to be a sort of graded DC. You're going to have like a gold medal, silver medal, bronze medal of succeeding. Okay? So go ahead and roll a finesse roll for me.
Finesse is +2.
If there's any experiences you think would help you gamble.
Oh, wait a minute. Yeah, not really.
Okay.
16, 17, 18 with hope.
18 with hope. Okay. Go ahead, take a D6 and roll it for me.
You got it. That's a 5.
Nice. You have turned your 3 handfuls of gold into 5 handfuls of gold.
Yes.
While you're at the table, can you describe... I'm going to say there's one other person at the table with you other than the dealer. And I want to know this person's vibe. What's this person like? What do they look like? How are they acting?
I think they are an older sailor. They're just like, well, I'm just like here. I just do like he does this a lot, I think. And he's got like some sort of Navy-esque jacket.
Ooh.
And he's a simia.
Ooh.
What color, Simia?
Green.
Green Simia. Nice. A sea green fur with an old Navy uniform. From what little bit in school that you paid attention to, you know that before Armada was founded as the Confederacy that it now is, it was sort of mostly just pirate crews. There was some amount of order. The pirate king at the time had a group that would wear uniforms and sort of parade around like the enforcers of what they called the pirate code. This older Simia individual wears a faded uniform from that time. He was a young pirate back at this point, would be 30 years ago or so, since Armada was pretty much established about 30 years ago. He sits there and plays with the timber of a man whose best years are behind him, and now he's simply waiting to die.
Kapi, and he like scores the big win for more gold. Like, you see that, man? That was cool.
That I did.
You miss being a pirate?
Every day of me life.
Yeah.
Oh, I miss the spray of the ocean on me face. Oh, I miss the sound of me mates singing a jaunty old shanty, out of key and off rhythm, but by the gods, by everything, it was beautiful. I miss it every day.
Doesn't sound so bad.
It was quite a time to be alive.
Cyrus felt a certain way about your pirates.
Aye. And who'll be this Cyrus fellow?
Oh, he was a simia. He was my boss, I guess. Yeah, but he used to talk about pirates and, I don't know, a few run-ins with them. It seemed fun.
Did he now? A landlubber was he? Har, har, har.
Yeah.
Well,
I probably miss him like you miss your crew.
aw. You see this old Simia kind of puts a hand on your shoulder and says, though they be gone, they always live in your heart.
Yeah, but I mean, you never know when you're going to find a new crew, and Cyrus isn't gone. You know, for now he's gone. Well, I'm going to see him again. So sorry,
laddie.
it's not gone. You know.
Oh, laddie. My crew be long gone, me sailing days are over. I ain't got the space or the patience to be making new friends or teammates. No, the bottom of a bottle and the cool warmth of a ditch is all that's in my future. But you're young. Don't let the phantoms of the past hold on to you, son. Step forward with brightened steps and eyes anew. And at this, you see that another man comes in. He's like this elven guy who's dressed. He's got a nice sort of blue doublet, some well-tailored pants, and a bit of a coif of a hair. And he says, oh, dear, oh, me, oh, my, oh, I'm so sorry. Listen, me friend, I'm so sorry. Me Me old drinking partner here gets a little, a little too much for himself. I'm so sorry.
Yeah,
he wasn't
he's-
bothering you, was he?
No,
He
he's-
wasn't trying to pilfer your gold, was he?
No, I feel for. Okay, I still have everything. No, he got pretty emotional though. Yeah.
Oh, old Albatross will do that. He'll get in his cups and then he gets in his memory. I'm very sorry. Listen, so sorry for him to have bothered you. If you ever find me shop, me name's Dandy O'Toole. That's right. Dandy Leo O'Toole is me name. Merchandising is me game. If you ever find me in the merchants, you just to come on by, I'll give you a good deal. I'm very sorry for me mate's behavior.
No, he's great.
Yeah, okay.
Thanks, Dandy.
Dandy takes him and they leave the salty salmon. You are left with your winnings. Do you want to try and double your money?
Yes, please.
Very good. Make another finesse roll. The DCs are higher for this one.
What?
Yeah, that's right.
No.
Yeah.
All right.
Don't roll less than a 16 this time.
Wow. Is that a 16?
18 with hope. Gimme.
Okay, roll another. Roll a D8.
This is how Joe gets a real life gambling addiction.
Joe actively avoids gambling because he knows.
He knows he would get addicted to it.
That's a D10.
Okay, thank you.
No problem.
I'm gonna figure it out.
It's the
one day.
pyramids. 2 pyramids butt to butt.
Like this.
Yeah.
Does that count?
Yeah.
No, it doesn't
Oh
count.
my God.
3.
You have 8 gold. You have 8 handfuls
Yes.
of gold now. And at that point, you see that the bartender cuts you off as the morning sun begins to shine over the horizon.
Mm-hmm.
And we move now as you leave the salty salmon. Crank, what is your first downtime move?
Well, I think Kapi leaves. And then Crank is just sitting there in a room with Pistachio and Quackers. And my new friend is still like hiding under the bed.
Is it safe to come out now?
I think so. I mean, those people are gone.
Oh,
But anyway, I'm just like looking at Quackers.
thank Arcana. I was really scared of the big woman. It
yeah.
was quite big,
Well, yeah.
Right. She was,
quite intimidating.
I don't know. I didn't think she was that big. I don't know. Anyway, I guess I'm going to go too.
I can come with you if you want, or I
Yeah,
can
if
stay
you,
here.
If you want to come, I'm just going to go. But if you'd
Okay.
like to come, you can come.
Oh, I'd love to come, but I just want to make sure this isn't like a you want to spend time by yourself sort of thing. I don't want to intrude.
I'm just going to go sit somewhere quiet. So if you want to
Okay.
come, you can come.
I'll go sit quietly with you.
Okay. Well,
I feel like I had a different voice yesterday, but I don't remember if I did or not. So this is my new voice.
all right.
You go, cerulean following behind you at a respectable distance.
Yeah, I want to find somewhere quiet. I don't know if this place has a rooftop that I can go out on.
It does. It definitely has a roof.
I'm going to go
accessible.
find the roof. And I'm
Nice.
just going to like go sit on the roof. It's still like dark. It's still night. And I'm just going to open up my little locker and pull out a book that I've been carrying around for like a year, it feels like. And I'm just gonna like look at Cerulean and I'm gonna say, I have this book and I don't really know what's in it, but I've been meaning to read it, so it's not really a group activity.
Oh my! Wait, is that a first edition book of Typhar?
Oh, I don't know. My mom gave it to me.
Your mother gave it to you.
Yeah.
You've had a book of well, clearly, if you have that, I mean, that can teach you some basics on how to do. No doubt, if you've been reading that, no
Well,
wonder you've been
I
able
kind
to.
of forgot I had it, to be honest.
Oh,
So
how
I
could
haven't
you-
actually read it yet. I didn't know that it was so important. I thought it was a book.
You know, now they're on the 7th edition. They come out with a new edition just about nowadays. Every year makes the old editions somewhat worthless. But that one's a bit of a relic. So, well, if I'll just sit here while you read it, and if you have any questions, let me know. I'd love to help.
Oh, okay, thank you. And I'll just like sit down and I'll open it up and I'll go bzzzt and turn the page. And then I'll go bzzzt and I'll turn the page.
Very good. We're now going to start a countdown for you, Annie, to learn magic. Can you please roll a d12?
7.
Very good. This countdown then will be at a 7. as you spend downtime to attempt to learn magic, to practice it, to read through this book, and once you hit 0, I can't wait to find out what happens.
Ooh.
For now, as you're spending time sitting, reading through this book, making a first pass over all the words and pictures, can you please give me a knowledge roll?
Nine with hope.
Okay. A 9 with hope will unfortunately fail the DC, but it is a failure with hope, so it will decrease it by 1. So your countdown is now at a 6. Please remember this number. So describe. This is a 9 with hope, so it's hopeful, but it's not quite a success. You're not making any great leaps. What do you think that looks like for Crank?
I think at this point he's just familiarizing himself with the vocabulary. It's a first pass.
First pass.
Like he's scanning it into his memory banks
Yeah.
and like tucking it away to be examined further.
Yeah, the word spellcasting roll is used a lot. You're not quite sure what that means. Very good. Yeah, you sit there. Cerulean sits with you. Every so often, Cerulean can't help himself. He just kind of pipes up, and they're like, "Oh, I know that spell. I like this spell. That's a good exercise." You know,
I think every so often Crank also just stops and is like, what does this word mean?
Oh, yes, adjacent. That means that you're standing next to someone. You know, this spell here, I find it really helps if you imagine yourself planted in the ground as a tree. Really helps center your mind and your body. Cast this. I'm sorry, I said I'd sit here quietly, but I just love talking about magic.
No, that's okay. And I just ask them questions every so often.
Very good. You and Cerulean spend pretty much all night going through it.
And as Crank and Cerulean watch the sun rise from the rooftop of the Adventurers Guild, that is where we're going to end this episode of DodoBorne. Tune in next time as our heroes finish off their day off and continue with an exciting new adventure given to them by, of course, Michelle. What's in store for them? Well, you'll have to tune in to find out. Thank y'all so much, everybody, for listening. We really appreciate all the support we've been getting. If y'all could, go ahead and go to your favorite podcast app and rate us 5 stars. That does a lot for us. We read every single one, and we smile all the time at the nice things people are saying. Thank you so much again to Darrington Press for making this awesome game. And like we always say here on the DodoBorne podcast, squawk you later. Hey-o.
Hey, it's a podcast.